Okay, hurry up and start. This is episode 3. This is the Wednesday podcast. We have some good things to talk about tonight. We are excited. It is Tuesday night. We are already procrastinating 3 weeks into this podcast. So,
not intentionally, though. I mean, we have reasons.
Yeah, stay tuned for an awesome episode. All right, hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Wednesday podcast. This is where we make a big deal out of the small victories in our life. Positivity is such a powerful tool to create a healthier life, physically, emotionally, and most importantly, spiritually. That is why every Wednesday morning you can expect to hear me, Matt, and my beautiful wife and co-host Heather talk about the wins we had last week. So let's go ahead and jump right into this week's episode and start talking about our wins. And again, like always, since I'm such a gentleman, I'm going to let Heather talk to us first about her wins.
Okay, so wins for the week. Well, the reason we are delayed is because Matt got COVID, and then I got COVID, and then Georgia got it, and I don't think Josie got it, but my win of that week was that mine symptoms only lasted for a day. And then I was great and back on the move.
And we both tested positive. So she's not just like got a head cold and got over it. She legit had COVID and went to the doctor, got her brain swabbed, and yeah,
awful.
She was able to come past it within a day. And I'm glad she mentioned that first, because my positive is I'm still here today. And I made it through COVID, which I didn't think I was there for a second. I've had it twice, and both times have been like up and down fevers, just feeling like trash. And but yes, I finally got over it. We had to postpone some things with the church. I had to miss a Sunday morning, which I don't think I've missed a Sunday morning since we've lived in Alabama. Randomly, we had a guest speaker that day, but I hate that I got to miss this man speak for the congregation. He did a good job. He's a guy from India, so that's cool. But yeah, it's I am
just
very
missing in general. You like feel, even when you miss like one Sunday or like a Sunday and a Wednesday, it feels like you've been gone for like a year.
Yeah. I was out, and then Heather went out, and then Georgia went out, but now we're all good. We're all back. We're healthy. I still got a little bit of congestion left over, which, side note, still freaks people out in public. If you're like, yeah, no, this is just congestion. They're like, are you sure?
That reminds me.
Or is that something else?
Earlier tonight, Georgia was walking around making that weird sound she used to make. When COVID first hit, Georgia was like, 4 or 5. And she would walk around the grocery store going, or like she'd make these like fake, weird, sickly, coughing, weird sounds.
Yeah.
And tonight she remembered that out of nowhere. And she goes, you remember when I used to do this? And I was like, please don't start that again.
Oh, no. And it doesn't help. We were around a lot of people today.
And we would go to the grocery store, and people would like disperse away from us when she would do it, because they'd be like, she has COVID.
Oh.
So we would always be like the first in the checkout line because of her sounds.
So we're healthy. We're
Yeah.
excited. That is why we're recording this February 27th at 9:00 at night. This will air February 28th at 12 a.m. in the morning, just because that's how I set it up.
But I have a part 2 to
part 2
my wins.
To wins. I have another win
My
too.
COVID win
Okay.
is My lazy day. I had a whole day of watching documentaries about Egypt and Bible land passages, and it was awesome.
So what she's saying is I took care of her all day,
Yep.
and I was able to take care of the kids. It was a hard job. So, yes, we let mom be lazy because she's usually hardworking, and she deserves one lazy day out of 365. But if she tries to do more, we may have to talk. Another win for me, besides getting over COVID, and I'm kind of glad we're doing this on tonight. Last week, since I was sick and Heather was sick, every third Tuesday night of the month, we host a teen small group, teen youth group night at our house. We call it Teens in the Word, where they get to come over. We have food. Sometimes can play a game, but most of the time, or every time, we're in the Word together studying. And so we got to postpone it to tonight. We had some pizza. One of our young people had a birthday, so we got to eat some special cookie cake that Heather made. And I just like being around the young people, and some parents stay. And so we had about 10 to 15 kids in our house with some parents. And yeah, I like being around that. Like my girls being around that is fun. I know Heather likes the young people too, because I don't know. What's your favorite part about Teens in the Word?
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Hearing about their lives.
Just hanging out, talking about who's your favorite Disney princess, and the guys are like, nobody. And then they like start talking about it, or a girl will say, oh, I like Elsa, and they're like, oh yeah, I like her too. And it's like, see, y'all do like Disney princesses. No, it's just fun to talk to kids and see how they're doing in life, and talk about their loves for different things. So I enjoy hanging out with them, and I would encourage all of you old people out there, go find a teenager to be friends with. They're fun. Go hang out with the youth group at your church. Try to get involved. They're a fun group to be around. So yeah, I think that's all the wins I have. 2 wins. I think that's good. It was a rough week, so tried to see the positives and everything. You're scrolling for something, so I'm just going to keep talking.
My thing.
No idea what I'm saying here. Okay, so then I'll talk. This is a segment we're going to call Matt's Questions. Or not. Oh my, Heather's got she just showed me her phone, and she has a very long show. I was thinking we would get out of this in about 20 minutes.
We will. Actually, instead of your questions, we're going to do my questions. So, have you seen this new trending thing about hot take, blah, blah, blah?
Hot take, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Like, it's just like everybody's like, hot take. And I'm like, what? The snot is a hot take. And so I looked it up, and it's the new lingo for unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Poor child doesn't know anything.
What?
I listen to other podcasts, so I hear about hot takes all the time.
Well, it's just weird.
What's your unpopular opinion? Or what's your hot take these days?
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
That is not even a right thing to say. No, okay. We'll just go ahead and settle the score on this. If you're listening to this episode and you have an irrationally strong opinion, or just any sort of strong opinion, how do you feel? Write this in the comment section. We don't care what you put in the comment section. Go into your Apple Podcast or whatever your podcast and leave us a review. And in your comment, tell us how you feel about pineapple pizza. Here's my thoughts on pineapple pizza. We had 6 pizzas tonight. We had 2 pepperoni, 1 sausage, 1 cheese, and 1 Hawaiian, which is, for those of you out there who don't understand what Hawaiian is, it is Canadian bacon, which that doesn't even make sense. because it's not Hawaiian if it's Canada. And then we've got pineapple.
It's delicious.
Wild guess for all you podcast listeners. Which one do you think was most left over? And you are correct. It was the pineapple pizza. There was about 3/4 of it left. The sausage was totally gone. One entire pepperoni was gone. Most of the cheese was gone. So yeah, that's my answer.
Well, I'm just trying to see.
Now I do
what are
like
the
barbecue
kids into.
pizza. Barbecue chicken pizza is good, or Alfredo pizza, or cheese pizza. Just not pineapple.
I love pineapple.
Okay.
Throw some jalapenos on there too, and it makes it even better.
So hot take for Heather is
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
okay. Hot take for me. Let's see. What do we got a hot take for? Here's a hot take. I don't like road construction.
I agree.
I don't know if that's a hot take. I'm pretty sure every city you drive through, there's road construction happening somewhere. In our little town of blank, Alabama, we live in Vance, Alabama. I guess I could say that. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We live in the greater Alabama area, and there is all of our podcast listeners, please don't come after us. But we have a 2-lane highway that is being road constructed on, and it is a nightmare. And it's dangerous, and there's big old semis that are carrying logs all the time, or rock, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that's a hot take.
It's sketchy. There's wrecks all the time. And so, yeah, hot take. I don't like road construction.
Okay, so speaking of food, what is a food that you want to like so badly, but you just can't?
A tomato.
You really want to like tomatoes?
Yes, I do.
I mean, you can
And
like
cucumbers.
if you put enough ranch on them.
Here's the thing, though. I am in a self-help group for tomato dislikers. And I feel like most people who dislike tomatoes also dislike cucumbers.
Why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with a cucumber?
It's just weird. Like, it's not the flavor.
It's crunchy.
I don't want, no.
It's
not.
crunchy.
No. It's got a weird melony, minty flavor.
What?
I
It
don't
is
know.
said that cucumber is a natural breath freshener.
Well, I probably need some.
I even heard strawberries were too, but I don't
I think I can
see
get
that.
but I can get with cucumbers. And I don't want to hear everybody's like, you don't like tomatoes? Do you like ketchup? Yes, I like ketchup because it's mostly sugar. Do you like spaghetti sauce? Yes, that's just tomatoes. I know. The gooey bleh of, it's like Jell-O inside of a waxy skin. Gelatin.
Mine's salmon.
I can get
I
with
want
salmon.
to
I
like salmon, but for some reason, salmon just has like a
Fish flavor.
different. No, not even just a fish flavor. It's got like a different, like, twang to it. That's not like normal fish flavor. So, like, I want to
What's
like
a normal
it.
fish flavor?
I don't know.
Here's my normal fish flavor. Deep fried.
Yeah.
Speaking of fish, we should drive back to Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Catfish House.
Oh man,
or
that
is
place.
it Catfish Hole?
It was one of them,
I don't remember.
and it was awesome. It's on the University of Arkansas campus.
It was awesome.
Wow, that
Best
place.
hush puppies.
The best fish, best. It's one of those like just they keep bringing it. And
Pickles.
it was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, they
I
were
like
great.
fish. I just tomatoes. If I would love to love tomatoes.
Well, my Pinterest feed thinks that I need to cook salmon. And I want to cook salmon, but then I'm not going to like it. So I don't want to cook it. But I want to cook it and I want to like it, but I just don't.
I just don't like tomatoes. I could bite into a hamburger. It could be like a hamburger with every sort of topping on it. I will find the tomato. If there's a tomato on it, I can't eat it. I don't know why. I just don't. There's something about tomatoes. But yeah. I mean, just think about that. How many foods could I eat if I love tomatoes?
All of them?
I'll eat everything, but I'll eat a salad. I'll just say no tomatoes. But I'll eat everything else. Tacos, no tomatoes. Burritos, no tomatoes.
Do you put
I don't know.
tomatoes on a burrito?
But I'll eat pico de gallo.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Because it's more, I don't know. It's not as.
Because it's more onions than anything?
Yeah. I don't know. I want to like tomatoes.
Interesting. Did you have any questions?
Oh, are you already done?
No.
There was a massive list.
I'm not done.
No,
I
just enjoy listening to your questions.
Okay. So I have a good one.
Here's my good one.
Okay.
When I'm not home and you are alone, do you shut the door if you're using the bathroom?
No, we have kids. They don't. It's like they sense, like, oh, she's walking that way. I'm going to just follow her there.
Oh, my. When I'm working at the church building it myself, I do.
I want a toot machine. Because they follow me to the bathroom every single time. And, you know, we have one of these little, like, privacy wall things. And I could just put it right
no
there.
Privacy to this wall.
Well, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. But I could, I could put it behind it and press the little toot machine button. And then they could, I could video their faces. It'd be so funny because our girls, everybody says like, oh, don't you want sons? Because sons are like, I don't even know, but I don't know the difference in between having little girls and little boys, because our little girls love to talk about some toots and poops. So
Yeah, they do.
they would think that was the best thing ever. There was a toot machine behind the little privacy wall thing.
I've got 100 more questions, so you can go.
Okay.
I'm just literally on a Facebook page.
Okay. So, what is a false idea that you had going into marriage?
Oh, false idea.
What is something that you were like, ain't happening? That's not a thing of marriage. I know you know what I'm thinking.
What? I don't Well, I know now that you've kind of prefaced it with pooting and tooting. I never thought Heather had bowel movements when we got married. I didn't think that was a thing for her. Because when we were dating, I mean, first off, we didn't live in the same state, so I never even knew she did stuff like that. And then we got married, and it's weird now between us. We have a weird relationship now. I can't speak to her face to face.
It was the funniest. I remember he came out of the bathroom and he goes, you don't do that. And I was like, in what world have you lived in? And you were like,
My
no.
world.
You were like, no, women do not do that.
Yeah.
It was the
All
funniest.
guys out there are saying the same thing right now.
I mean, I didn't have any expectations going into marriage. I was just living the dream.
Get out of here.
I'm just spoiled.
Yeah.
No, I didn't realize how gross it was to hear someone eating and chewing
Really?
until you brought
Really?
that out.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure. I am the freak about I can't hear people eating. So that like if I was like,
Stop. Don't do it. Yeah.
that kills. Like,
And I never noticed it until
but I'm
he
just a
started
freak,
that.
so it's my fault. Like she'll come like I'll be reading or something, and I'll be sitting in our bed reading, and she'll be like, I'm gonna get my breakfast, and she'll get her big bowl of cereal and be just sitting right next to me, nice and quiet in our room, and you just hear
Stop.
and then we'll just hear that. And I mean, I like sitting next to her, so I'll just put my AirPods in.
That's like
Won't even be listening to anything.
my cue of when he's like grossed out is when he puts an AirPod in. It goes into like silent.
See, that is true love, everybody. I'm willing to stay there, but I put the sound dampening headphones in. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just thought about it when I was drinking my coffee, and I was thinking this morning, if you were like, wow, she is really slurping her coffee.
Oh, did you ever have a secret handshake with one of your best friends growing up? Such a random question.
No, we would do like dances and stuff.
Oh my.
I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, to be honest. That was so long ago. Georgia reminds me that I have the worst memory. She's like, how do you remember something from this long ago when you don't even remember what we did last year? And I'm like, I don't know.
This is funny. I don't know why this just popped into my head. How would you feel if we were to go around places and I told people you were my ex-girlfriend? And just left it there. And we're toting 2 kids with us. Technically she is. Her, this all comes from some influencer.
Shelby and
yeah,
Dylan.
You're my first wife.
That was the funniest.
Yeah.
That reminds me, when I worked at the hospital, there was an old couple that was talking to me, and it was like literally the week after we got married. And I told them that I was, what did I say? I said something along those same lines of my, I don't know. I told them I was like, you're like my new husband or something.
Oh, wow.
And the old man like goes, oh, your new husband.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, no, I made that sound really bad.
Mommy, I can't see.
We're still new. Heather's going to walk Josie back to the bedroom, and then we will be right back. And we're back.
She took a nap at 5 o'clock today, so she's not going to sleep tonight.
All right, when you think of the word happy, what color comes to mind? Boom, got her.
Yellow.
Oh, that's good. I think of that too.
Really?
All right, when you think of the number 1, what do you think of? What color?
What color?
Yeah, think of number 1. What color are you thinking?
Blue.
Ah, I thought you were going to say yellow.
No.
So when you do Bible marking and you do like you color keywords, all right, your most prevalent word, what are you coloring it?
Mint green.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Ain't no mint green on a computer or an iPad.
Do it. Yes, there is.
Nobody's coloring stuff. She's a woman. Mine would be yellow.
If you're talking about
For God.
colored pencils,
Colored pencils.
it's the mint green one. It's like minty blue.
So mine would be yellow, blue, green, red, orange.
Are you doing orgy biv?
No.
Bib?
Roy
What
G.
is
Biv. Roy G. Biv. Orgy bib. Orange bib. Orange bib.
Great.
Oh man. But yeah, color coding your Bible, cool thing to do. Picking out keywords. But yeah, so every time I go through a Bible book, usually you'll see God or Lord or whatever in yellow because that's usually the most prevalent word used that is theologically significant. What else you got for me?
Let me look at it.
I'm excited for this week. ahead. I'm glad we're getting this knocked out. I really enjoy this podcast. I hope everybody will subscribe, share, tell your friends about it. Let's all be positive together. Together.
Okay. So I go to social media for shopping. And my favorite ad this week.
Favorite ad of the week.
Yeah.
Is
favorite
what?
ad is hair extensions.
Oh my.
I don't know why Instagram thought that I needed to see hair extensions.
Do hair extensions fall out in the shower like your regular hair?
No. but if Instagram only knew how much hair I have and how long my hair was, they wouldn't give me that ad.
Isn't that
But it's
scary?
this cool. It was like the coolest ad ever.
Doesn't that scare you that they sew it into your head?
No, this is different. This is like that
Purple hair extension?
like what? It's like a wig thing.
Oh no.
But it's on a string, and it came with a hanger and a box, and you put your hair on a hanger and hang it in your closet.
Yeah.
And then it came with like this cute brush and stuff, and I was just like, your hair goes on a hanger and you put it in your closet.
This is creepy. All right, so why am I opening up? Okay, I wanted to look at ads on my page, and the first thing that pops up on Facebook, Dayquil. They're listening to us. I don't like that. How do you feel about Facebook listening to you when you have your conversations? That freaks me out.
Do you think that the whole, for a while there, and everybody on Instagram was doing these reels where they'd be like influencing my husband's phone so he knows what to get me for Christmas?
Yeah.
Or it'd be like, there was one that was really funny where she was like influencing my mother-in-law, and the things she was saying into her mother-in-law's phone were hilarious.
Like, oh man, I could buy a gun safe. That would be awesome. I only get food advertisements now.
I don't ever get food
Or
ones.
like the mushroom coffee now. You seen that
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
Weird, random like mushroom
It's supposed
coffee.
to be really good for you, though.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Oh. Anything's good with creamer.
I would like to like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
Yeah, and when you put them in our food, it
Hot
just...
take. Mushrooms are the best.
That is very...
I
they
love
do
mushrooms.
not add any sort of value to any meal.
Yes, they do.
Maybe a nutritional value. I don't even know if they have any nutritional value.
Yes, they do.
But
they're delicious.
They don't add anything.
Yes, huh? I promise.
Oh.
Look it up.
Oh, I'm tired now.
I forgot what we were just talking about. Instagram ads.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm like a sucker for like Duluth trading ads.
Yeah.
Those get me every time.
I like boutique ads.
And I get 400 emails from Duluth Trading Company every other day. Like,
and kid toys.
Pants are now on sale. And I'm like, I need new pants. I love Duluth pants.
Not that you need any more pants.
Oh, in other news, we have a, what do you call that thing? Concrete.
Oh, our
fire thing.
pot.
We have a fire pot, like a little indoor fire pot that you can put rubbing alcohol in, 91% rubbing alcohol. And you can light it on fire, and you can make s'mores. And it's the best. And it was a big hit tonight for Teens in the Word. So, because we're having high winds and we can't burn anything right now outside, really. Or at least I don't want to be safe. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. I'm excited. What are you excited about for this next week? What do you predict will be a win for you for next week's podcast?
I predict that me and Georgia are going to get through an entire week of school with...
Tomorrow's co-op day, so that's exciting.
Yeah, without missing a day and having to do school on Saturday. I have never told her that it's wrong to do school on Saturday or like not normal. So when we miss a day and we do school on a Saturday, I don't tell her anything different.
This is a good idea. All right, predict. Okay, so every first Sunday at the congregation I serve at, as the preaching minister there, first Sunday we do a fellowship meal, potluck meal. All right, predict a potluck dish. Can't predict your own. What do you think will be there? And we'll let everybody know.
You know what? At every like congregation we've ever been to, there's always like a staple item. Like in Oklahoma, it was always funeral potatoes.
Yeah.
But
cheesy potatoes. Don't do the cubes. Always do the hash browns.
I like the cubes too.
Somebody made the cubes not long ago. Oh, I was about to say this person's name on the air, but it was awesome. They did good. That's the first time I've ever had cubed cheesy potatoes, and they were good. Because they never cook them long enough.
But here, nobody makes the same thing every time.
No, there's a lot of spaghetti. I've noticed that because it's easy to crock pot.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have your meatballs. You got to have your little Vienna sausage. Not Vienna.
No.
What are those called?
Our people don't do that every time, though.
No. There's usually like a chicken. I predict
it's always
there will
the
be
most random things, which is awesome.
I predict there will be banana pudding.
Yes, that is a good prediction.
Because I know there will probably be banana pudding.
That's
pudding.
the only staple item that we have consistently.
Just a heads up to anybody out there that does potlucks. Let me give you a little bit of advice. While everybody is standing in the line to go eat the regular food, go ahead and knock out dessert because nobody's at the dessert table. Just get dessert done, and once you fill up on all that delicious banana pudding and cobbler, guess what? You won't even want to go eat the other food. So instead, you'll just go home and be wired on sugar.
Yep.
And won't want to take your nap. So, yeah, I'm excited. We got a potluck this week, and then we're going to go visit with another congregation around us in the evening time. And, yeah, that'll be super fun. I'm excited. I can already tell that's going to be a win for next week. So,
yeah.
I think I'm ready for bed.
Me too.
Because I also have to edit this. Well, not really edit it, but put it together and upload it.
Yeah.
So,
and my coffee was kind of burnt tonight, so I'm just not feeling it.
That's decaf anyways.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Why does it taste weird?
Because it's not like a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I've been drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee lately. I made yeah. Okay, cool. I'm excited. I hope everybody has some wins this week. Be intentional about writing those wins down and talking about them and thanking God for them. Please try to subscribe, comment, I don't know, rate this thing. Do what your other podcasts that you listen to tell you to do. Subscribe. Follow. Yes. Whatever.
Hit the little follow plus sign button.
Yeah. Again, every Wednesday morning, we're going to be trying to give out those positive things that happen because sometimes this world's really negative. So let's try to be positive together. Share some wins with friends that you have, and we will be with you again next week. See ya.
Yep. Bye.